If you are watching this video right now, you are doing so because you are living your next level life right now. I'm Christine Michelle, and I'm the energetic strategist and your spiritual mentor who is here to help you 10x your income, your impact, and your influence so that we can together raise the vibration of the planet and bring us and usher us into the new world era where the matriarchal society is providing for us all and we are being provided for and we get to live our best lives now. Okay. So, how are you living your best life now? You're watching this video, and what you get to realize is that you are already the version of you who sold out your mastermind, who has $100,000 months, who is walking on stages, who is recognized everywhere she goes. This is not the future. This is already you now. When you remember that there is no such thing as the past, the present, and the future, and there is only now, you are already hurt. And you get to live your freaking best life knowing that you are already hurt. You are unbothered by what's happening outside of you. You are walking with power and you are the freaking divine diva. You are the divine diva. This isn't me future casting for you. This is me telling you about the present moment that is happening right now. In the comments below, say, I am already her. I am already them. I am already him. Put it in the comments below. Because what I want you to realize is that there are so many ways you are already that version of you. When you decided that you were rising to the next level or whatever, when you decided you were going to have the $100,000 a month, or you were going to be on the, on the videos, or you were going to have the top channel, or you were going to have 100,000 followers, whatever you decided, when you decided that, the manifestation was done. It was already done. You decided, and so it is. Say, I decided, and so it is. Repeat, I decided, and so it is. So when you decided, and so it is, the 3D is just the past. It is a reflection. It is catching up to the person you're being now. And so all you need to do is hold fast and be that person. But also, what you need to do is start to remind your mind and your brain, right, that you're already that person. Let me take you deeper. What does it mean to be this version now, not in the future? What does that mean? Here's what most people miss. Most people are looking for the ways that they are not that version of themselves. Most people are looking for ways that they don't have it. Well, I don't have the money in the bank account, so how am I $100,000 me? Well, I haven't had 1,000 people in my program, so how am I the person that has 1,000 people in the program? Well, I'm not on the stages yet, so how am I already that person? I don't have the recognition. Nobody's recognizing me. How am I already the spiritual celebrity? And here's the thing. You've got to be it energetically before your 3D reflects it back to you. You've got to be it before the byproducts of the money and the invitations and all of those things actually start to unfold in your world. And so what expedites it? What will expedite this for unfolding from the 3D catching up much faster, is you acknowledging every place you are already that person. Everywhere you are already it. And so I'm going to take you through an exercise. You are going to start small. Let's say you are the $100,000 version of you. The $100,000 a month version of you, the one who receives $100,000 cash through her business and she's like just living her best life. She does what? She uses the bathroom. You do too. You're the $100,000 version of you. She drinks water. You do too. You're the $100,000 version of you. She wakes up in the morning. She goes to bed at night. You do too. You're already that person of you. You're already that version. Start there. Say, I'm already her. This is already who I am. Like that's it's already done. I'm this person. It is. I already said it. Okay. You're just creating new neural pathways to start to see yourself in that way. And when you're looking in the mirror, say, I make $100,000 a month. I brush my teeth. I make $100,000 a month. Remember, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between you imagining and actual. So let's go with that. Okay. Then let's go deeper. What is she doing that you aren't doing right now? Is she making bolder decisions? Start to make bolder decisions. Start to change some things, because there's ways that the old you rolls that she does not. And we're not talking about buying things and going out and being irresponsible. No, that has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about actually taking actions. Is she making bold decisions? Is she working with specific types of clients? Is she claiming the results that her clients get and like shouting that all over the world? Is she creating programs that are like next level? Like, what is it? Because guess what? The more you start recognizing it, the more you start calling it out, the reticular activated system is going to show you more and more ways that you're already that person. You'll start to see evidence everywhere. And so I want you to start playing the evidence Olympics, seeing everything as evidence that it's already working, seeing evidence that the 3D is already catching up, seeing evidence that you're already that person. Because the more you do, the more your brain is going to reflect that back to you. I've told this story so many times. when I wanted to, I called it my Sex in the City story. So it was back in the day when Sex in the City was amazing. I wanted to live in New York and I wanted to do the Sex in the City life. And so I just started to dress that way. I started to go to the office as if I was living in New York. I lived in downtown, midtown Atlanta, so I used to walk around the city. I went to brunch with my friends because I was like, well, they go to brunch in New York, so I'm going to go to brunch every weekend. I just really started to live my fabulous New York City life in Atlanta, Georgia. And I just kept saying, this is just the way it is. This is my life. This is how it goes. Every single thing started to unfold for me. I was introduced to someone who's a good friend of mine now. Deanna came to me into my life. She recommended me to a job at Victoria's Secret. She gave my resume and all of the things. And guess what? I ended up going to stay with her for a week, ended up getting the job at Victoria's Secret. That was triple my salary. They paid for me to move and everything. And all of this happened after 30 days of really deciding I was moving to New York. I was a New York City girl, and this is just the way it gets to be. The 3D matched what I was doing, who I was being. 3D world matched it perfectly. And it turned out better than I could have ever imagined because I didn't know I was going to have triple the salary. I didn't know they were going to fly me there. I didn't know I was going to work for Victoria's Secret. I didn't know any of that. And so what we do, I started looking for all of the evidence. I started saying, I'm living in the city. Yes, I am. Look at all these tall buildings. They were tall buildings in Atlanta, Georgia. It didn't matter. I was like, look at these tall buildings. I live in, it's my Sex in the City life. I kept calling it my Sex in the City life. And what happened? I ended up living down the street from Sarah Jessica Parker in the West Village. Sex and the City life. I ended up living in the neighborhood that they filmed it and going to the gym that Miranda with the little boy who's pressing all the buttons. I ended up living in that neighborhood and going to that exact same gym. Sex and the City life. The universe will wink at you as you be that person. I didn't wait till I lived in New York to say I live in New York. I just said I'm living in New York. People ask, what's going on? I'm moving to New York. When? I'll tell you the dates. I'm moving to New York. I've already, it's already settled. That's the way conversations that I was having. And so this is what we're doing in Voodoo Villa. You get to go from best kept secret to spiritual celebrity. You get to be the person that everyone's talking about, your work, your $1 billion method, the things that you're doing, your client results get to take off. You get to tap into the world of instant manifestation because Voodoo Villa is there for you to turn spirit into form. We start on 11/11. If you are feeling called and you loved all of this, come into Voodoo Villa. Hugs, kisses, and all of the feels. Remember that you're already heard. You're the divine diva, and so it is.